is just going to be about how I put on my press-on nails and just things that you need to know about wearing them and what you want to know about wearing them, because I didn't know a whole lot about it when I first started wearing them. So let's just get to it. So as you can see, my nails are bare. There's nothing on them. I do have hardener on them. A little disclaimer, they do look pretty bad right now. And that's really because, I'm not gonna lie, it's really because I've been wearing press-ons. To be completely honest, I haven't really come across a video that's told me about like what happens to your nails afterwards. Because I started to do this because I wanted an alternative to acrylics, because I didn't want to have to pay for them, and I also didn't want them to wear down my nail either. So that's why I chose press-ons, because I just assumed, you know, you just glue them on, how hard could that be? How much freaking damage could you do to your nail? But, you know, you can do a little bit of damage, and I'm definitely here to show you that you can. As you can see, like, I don't even want to show off my nails, but like, they just have these little like grooves in them, and let me see if this can get focused at all. But, yeah, those little grooves in it, those little lines, that just mean like, hey, your nail is super fucked up and it's not healthy at all. Like those little cute lines, like, yeah. I mean, they always eventually end up going away if you've ever had them. They're not gonna be there forever, but they're just not cute to look at. So I have developed those, and also my nails have just been a lot more weak. They've grown. I did cut them down. Some of them did break down, but they were long. Like this nail's not too bad. Gosh, this nail right here. But I did cut most of them down just because it's actually, I think it's smarter to have your nails short if you're going to put on press-ons, just because eventually once you do start to take them off, if you do it a lot, if you do it constantly, you should probably have your nails short, because when you start to remove them, and if your nail is long, it's just, it can kind of pull at the nail. That's why I think it makes it weak versus you having, you know, no free nail, no little hang. I don't even know what the proper term for it is, but you know, since you don't have a long nail, you're not pulling on anything, you know, you're just really pulling on the nail right here. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I think everyone should cut their nails down pretty short and put hardener on them, especially. I put on a strengthener because, again, your nails will go through a little bit of wear and tear just by tugging them, and then the glue on them. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents if you're going to continuously do this. But other than that, you know, my nails are not completely garbage. I know that they will get better, so it's not a deal breaker for me. Also, I mean, hey, I love the look of fake nails, so I'm going to continue on doing it anyway. Alright, let's just hop on into it. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to need is your nails, your choice of nails, obviously. I have these hot matte pink nails that I got from like AliExpress. I'm a real big fan of getting nails off of there, even though they don't always have the best quality. I do seek to find ones that at least fit my nails. So I think these were like $1 and changed. Again, not the greatest quality in the world, but I made sure that they work for my nails. And as long as they fit, which these guys fit my nails, then, you know, and they're pretty sturdy too. They're not like complete garbage like you might think. But anyway, you're gonna choose your nails, have them, put that aside. And then the tools you will need are nail glue. You can literally get nail glue anywhere. I was being cheap and I got mine from the dollar store. But I typically would get it from like a drugstore, like CVS or something. They have nail glue for literally like $2, $3. So you can go there, or if you want to be cheap like me, you can go to the dollar store. So you're definitely obviously going to need this for an adhesive. And what I think is super important are these little nail tabs. So not everyone uses them when they put on their nails, but I've found if I do not use these with the conjunction of the glue, my nail's not gonna stay on. It's literally gonna stay on for a day or two. but I kid you not, they will pop right off. I'm not kidding. You will be played. You won't look cute. You will be embarrassed, and it's just gonna be whenever you're out random, because it has happened to me, and I did not bring my spare glue, so I was walking around trying to like hide my thumb because my nail popped off. Like, it was not cute at all. But yeah, so you need one of these. This is like really important to have. Alrighty. So as you can see, they sized them out for you, so you don't have to do any of that. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna peel one of these off, and we're just gonna start with my pinky. This is the tiniest one. You're gonna peel it off, and what you wanna do is you wanna place that on your finger. And then you want to place it on your finger. Like, I try to apply as much pressure as I can, just to the sticker, not to the tab that you're going to end up pulling off. Because these can be tricky, because sometimes when you tug them, like when you pull them off, they all kind of want to come off. But this one, oh, this is perfect. This one just came right off. But it doesn't always happen that way. It can be really annoying. So you got to be patient. I'm not going to lie. You might be messing around with those things for a while. Oh, great, my glue's not coming off, so actually give me a second. Let me get this off. Okay, so once you have your nail glue uncapped, and that's another little tidbit that like no one tells you. So as you can see, these are bite marks on here because I try to bite it off, even though it's really bad. But it's annoying because the glue is so like strong, it'll sometimes like glue the cap shut, and that's happened to me many of times, and it's very frustrating. Nonetheless, moving on, once you got your nail glue, you're going to pick the corresponding size of the nail. See, for my pinky, I probably don't want to do actually we'll see. You gotta figure out which nail size you want. And actually, I would do the pinky, but I'm gonna force it. Can I do this with any other nail? Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna do this one for my pinky instead. That is one thing that I forget to do a whole lot of times, is size the nail before I actually put it on, just to make sure I'm not playing myself. But no, this one is good. I've sized it and I'm confident, so then all you do is just put on the glue. You don't have to do anything crazy, literally just do, because if you put on a lot, then it's gonna like start to smother, and like it's a whole thing. So you put a little bit on. Some people like to put nail glue on the nail itself, but I don't like to do that, because then it just becomes too much, and then it'll start to ooze out of it, and like it's the whole thing. So I mean, less is more, but be sure to just coat it evenly. And then I press them on super hard, because I don't want these things to go anywhere. I'm trying to have these last for 2 weeks, and they will not last 2 weeks. I mean, after 2 weeks, then I change them completely. But within the 2 week period, if one does fall off, I will put it back on. But after 2 weeks, they just start to get, just because, especially if you use the tabs. If you don't use the tabs, you might be able to even potentially reuse them. I don't know. The glue may be too much, because a flat surface, like, I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but the flat surface is better to like adhere to your nail versus gunk all, which is what happens after 2 weeks. There's just, glue, everything's dried up. So you might be able to, but when you do use an adhesive tab, then there's like residue on it, and so then I just end up throwing it away. But yeah, alright, this one needs to be filed down slightly a bit more. But I would say 2 weeks is the max. You might be able to go a little longer if you just use the nail glue, but again, these won't stay on very long. They just won't. Unless you're using some industrial glue, they really won't. But that is what this nail looks like, and then we're just gonna do the rest of my nails, and then you can see entirely how it looks together. this nail is finally done, and I'm just gonna complete the other side off camera because it's literally just the same exact thing, and then I'll just be back just to show you my complete set of nails. Yeah. Alright guys, so I am finally done with my nails, and this is how they came out. I am very happy with them. Again, it's all about how you even put them on, because you can even apply them crooked sometimes. It just takes practice to like exactly getting it done, but it's really simple. But yeah, these are just what they look like. Again, they'll last me about 2 weeks, but I can, if they do pop off, I can glue them back on in between. These are the final look. Look for less acrylic nails. Thanks for watching, and hope to check you in my next video. Bye.